Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and I am pleased to welcome you all back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Here we are at the peak of Snowhead, or at least in front of the temple, where there appears to be a mysterious blizzard happening around here, which is very unusual. So, high winds ahead, gusts and snow flurries may blow careless travelers off the cliffs. So they already prepared for the notion that there may indeed be blizzards and hurricanes and snowstorms about here, but for whatever reason, they just decided, well, this is a special occasion and this never happens. Can't you see it? I don't know. But we can try using our lovely, there we go. So with our lens of truth, we'll be able to tell, and also, I didn't really make note of this, but I went ahead and replayed through, you know, up to this point, but, you know, much quicker than the last time. So let's go and play our newfound song. Well, he fell into the bottomless pit. Don't think that's a very good thing. So let's go head over there. Now that the temple is unobstructed, we can run across here, or just roll, I suppose. They made the ledge there a little bit wider, so you can actually do this much easier. Got white wolfos. And before we do anything else, let's head inside the lair of the Great Fairy of Power. Now, much like Woodfall, we're going to have to collect 15 of these people to bring this large, busty fairy back to her luscious self. That's kind of weird. Are we just collecting years of her adolescence? It's like there's 1 year for every single fairy that we pick up. And it's only then will she be able to be weird. Isn't the age of consent in Japan like 15? Like, is there something to collecting 15 stray fairies, or is it just, these guys are so annoying, they only spawn after you get out of there. White wolf was doing that. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna be badass and go up here because I'm too lazy. Also, what's kind of funny is the game developers actually added a nice little grate here, so you can just like bounce off it and head straight inside. It's like they knew people loved to do that, so they accommodated accordingly. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snowhead Temple. This place, not a lot of differences here, although there are many white snow foes here. Get out of here, please. I don't want to deal with you. And also, we can move this giant rock because according to Tattle, it looks pretty light. So that's always good business. Go and push it forward, and there we go. Luckily this hole was here, otherwise we may have been stuck forever. Alright, so we got a white wolfos here. So this area right here actually leads to 3 different places. The only one we can have access to right now is the open door. So let's go visit it and see what we can do in here. And actually, I forgot to grab my stylus. There we go. Okay, so over there, those blowing with blizzifals? I have no idea what they're called. They are actually unkillable by arrows in this. I completely forgot, like, the logistics on that. Could you kill those guys in the first game? I don't remember. But we've got a couple of stray fairies in here, one of which is over there, the other is down here. There we go. And we can, of course, until we destroy ice and the powers that bind them. There's no way to be able to get through certain things, so we may have to return at some point. Alright, let's go. Oh god, my thumb does not work for this at all. Now this one you want to be a little bit careful when you time, because if you get blown, you'll be kind of SOL, so let's go over here, and actually, over here, okay. You want to be careful not to bounce off this wall, because if you do, you'll go straight into the pit. That is no fun whatsoever. So we're gonna go run upstairs and see what we've got over here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, over here. Okay, so we still don't have our sword, but that's why we have our arrows. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's my favorite time of the day. Let's kill and bomb shoes left and right. I don't know. I consider it one of my favorite pastimes. We also got a Blizziful dude over there too, so I forgot what they're called. Tattle, you mind enlightening us? It can't be Freezered. Okay, Freezered. But he's guarding this. Check it out. He's just gonna be chilling there with us. But we've got ourselves the dungeon map. Excellent. If that wasn't completely incomprehensible, I don't know. Oh, and we also got this buddy over here. That's nice. This little stray fairy. So this area can actually take us to a pretty decent area later, but we can't do anything because it's frozen solid. Something about Zelda games and needing to pierce things with your arrows in order to like continue onwards. It's kind of strange actually, isn't it? Hope I'm not the only one. Let's run over here, and I'd like to welcome you to the main hub of Snowhead. Which begs the question, what is the purpose of this temple? It doesn't look very convenient to navigate in the slightest. But basically we need to get to the very top, and that's where the big key as well as other things remain. The main objective is to get into that room over there and press that switch down with the Mr. Goron butt pound. But unfortunately that will do nothing until we, you know, level out the pillars a little bit. Again, very inconvenient to travel places. So we're gonna go over here, and since this is the only source of fire we can use, we can go and melt the ice. Sweet, and I do believe this will take us back to the beginning area that I was telling you guys about, the three door area, or that might be this one. Hold on, let's see. Let's take a look. Yep, not a lot of options here. So let's just check this and see if this is the right one. Yep, here we are back to this area. Nothing we can do here until we grab a key, so let's move on to this one. Now, because that area is frozen on both sides, we can't even get in there yet, so it's like, oh damn it, this sucks. This area, okay, we can actually start setting things up for this, so we'll be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and welcome to Majora's Mask. Oh my god, I'm starting to get sick again, so I apologize. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I hope they're not like too rapid fire. I feel like I'm uploading these faster than I can edit them, which, like I've mentioned in the past, is a slightly lengthy process, but it's kind of fun to do. There's all the fading in and fading out. You'd think I was repeating the lyrics to a Radiohead song, but anyway, or I guess that would be more like Machine Head, right? Okay, but we can push this over here for a future endeavor. It's, for some reason, placing two giant stones stacked on top of each other, moving them across snow. Look at this, it's snow and not ice. Activates that chest up there, and I think that might just be a fairy. It may be, but let's see. I hope I have some Deku sticks. I'm gonna need a couple because I don't have my sword in order to grab one of the things. I'm gonna need the sword. But anyway, here is a small key. Hey, do you guys remember a locked door that we've seen in the past? I do. And that's actually just right over here. This dungeon is fairly linear. If you fall off, by the way, don't worry. There's going to be a couple of instances where you need to go down there voluntarily. So let's go over here and see what we got. Ah, this room. This room that we don't really even need to worry about in the slightest. Get away from me. I hate fighting these guys. They're so annoying. But hey, check it out. Our second large chest in the dungeon. Do we really need to know what it is? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the compass. Are you really surprised at this point? Okay. So we'll come back here later and deal with this, although we do need to destroy this, so let's go bring out our bombs, I guess. There we go. Actually, while we're here, we can probably grab the stray fairy that's in here as well, which is up there. Now, for some reason, okay, the glitter particles in this are really, like, minuscule and tiny, especially when you're playing on a first generation 3DS like I am. It's weird that they made, like, the little, like, shimmering nonsense so small. I don't know, that might just be me, but we'll run up here and see what we got. Actually, I know exactly where we are. This room. This is my favorite room in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Go destroy all this nonsense. Tattle's gonna be like, you can destroy this with your arrows. Did you know that? You can destroy icicles on the ceiling. It's like, well, you pretty much had to use this in order to actually get entry into Snowhead. So I don't know why the game would think that you'd need, like, a reminder. But basically, you only need to grab a couple of these, and oh god, my gyroscoping is all messed up. There we go. Oh, it's all mixed up. Okay, and there we go. Well, just one more. Sweet. In the N64 version, did you actually have to hit each of those twice? I don't remember. We'll go over here. Oop, avoid it. Okay. Ooh. Don't. Oh god, getting impaled by an icicle would suck. And it only happens like when you don't even realize it. It's like some Final Destination nonsense right there. It's like you will be impaled and you will like it. Just kidding, you won't really like it, but it will still happen. Alright, Stray Fairy at number 5. We're 1/3 of the way to completing this fairy nonsense. And now this is in what I would consider one of the most useless keys in this entire game. It's like hilarious how bad this key is. So we pick this up, and it's just a regular chest, even though it's in the same kind that we found the dungeon map and the compass in. It's a small key. Small key is to get through that door. There's no other way around it. You can't like trick out the keys and be like, oh, maybe I just want to get it here. No, you have to use that key in this door. It's like, why not just make it like a switch? Why did it have to be a small key? Did Nintendo not reach the quota for such a thing? I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go, there's a couple of Poes here. Should probably destroy these guys. Adios, suckers! Haha! Oh shit. My bad. Okay. Apparently we can't drop bombs off the edge. Oh well. Anyway, this is kind of a weird puzzle. We're gonna need to do some nonsense, but I would like to get rid of... There we go. There's a fairy up there. You can use your lens of truth to get through that, but I was too lazy. Decided not to. So we'll go ahead and switch on over to a Goron, and this puzzle, I don't know. It's always been very unusual to me. So we press this switch down, and it breaks that one up. Our idea is to land on that second one over here, but we can't reach it, so we'll switch over. And sorry, I'm explaining this very poorly. And we're not going to fall off the edge. That would be ideal. We'll jump on this, but because the weight of a small child is not heavy enough to, you know, break it down, turn into a rock-solid Goron. And now we can go ahead and drop this back down. Remember, this is all timed. And I'm gonna get puppy guarded by these snow Poes. Now we need to switch. We're gonna need to switch back. Okay, excuse me, sir. You guys want to go away? And now we can climb onto this, and then jump back up so that we can make it across. Oh, good. Ah, there we go. Otherwise, that would go back up. Man, it's like moments like that where those like really simple puzzles makes me really wish there was a master quest for this game. That would be amazing. Okay, so now you're gonna be careful. If you fall off, you're gonna have to start all the way over. And there's actually these instances where these slopes along the wall here are the only way to get across to another area. We're not gonna see that without a safety rail that's right there until up there. So if you need to practice, go and do it here. It's very forgiving, and you don't really need to worry about falling off unless you're really bad and insecure about how you play. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's head over here and check it out. We're back in this room. I think I might want to come back to this room though. Not quite where I wanted to be yet. If we fall down, we'd have to go all the way back. So let's go into this room, because I think it's about time. I think it's about that time where we should probably be getting our dungeon item pretty soon. Don't you agree? I mean, it's in the Zelda literature. That is something we should be obtaining soon. And lo and behold, we've got ourselves a boss fight. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the mid-boss of Snowhead Temple. It is the lovely Wizrobe, and unlike in the N64 version, he does not appear on your map. You actually have to find him physically and call it good. So just run up to him and punch him before he freezes you with his magic, and you should be good. But after 4 punches, you should be able to fell him pretty easily. Although arrows work pretty effectively as well. So you want to find the right one, which is really easy because Tattle will point him out for you. It's like we're cheaters, and also he appears solid, so that's pretty simple. So there we go. Hooray! Alright. Whew. Hooray! I spawned on top of the chest. This is my favorite time of the day. Okay, so check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. First time opening a chest as a Goron, I think, right? Oh my god, my eyes! Anyway, you got the fire arrows! Amazing! And these do exactly as you would expect them to do. Also, they are actually quite powerful, but much like in Ocarina of Time 3DS, they come as their own separate thing, so we'll go and equip that, and call it good. And now that we have the fire arrows, there are so many things we can do now. So many things we can destroy, and so much that we can do to make people suffer. So that's nice. A note about using the fire arrows though, they consume magic power, as you know. However, you can't use other magic consuming items like the Lens of Truth at the same time. So just keep that in mind, and we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here, back around, all good. And I think it'll just take us upstairs, which is where we don't want to go quite yet. So let's go drop down. We need to drop down real fast. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I shouldn't have ejected so fast. And we're gonna move over here. All good to go. Now that we can push that switch down, we'll be able to raise all the pillars so that we can reach the top area. That's always fun stuff, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, so Majora's Mask. Oh god, this game is so good. I love this game so much. I probably have like gushed about it enough, but I just, you know, playing this is just, oh god. I'm playing like all the games that I wanted to play like 3 years ago on the channel. Like I already did Majora's Mask, but BioShock 2, as well as Mafia 2. It's just like things, I feel like this channel for some reason has gone like backwards in some senses.